So, good morning, everyone. As always, we have this wonderful guest who's a great mind, great expert. And this time it's different. Every time I try to share a personal story, but this guy knows everything related to finance. The finance, the money, we are all afraid to touch that point. Planning ahead, thinking of expenses, it's like blowing our minds. But Mr. Damodhar here with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, everyone.
How are you this morning?
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. How have you been?
All good, all good. I'm surviving. It's very hot weather outside, but yeah, still living.
Yes. Summer's already started officially, 21st June. So it is getting hotter and 50 degrees plus it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying this time to be not as much as serious because I know people around numbers like accountants, finance, they're just very strict with numbers. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's always like that, right? When it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to numbers, people tend to, have those blinkers on and they get very serious. But trust me, it is not so difficult. And in fact, it's one of the most simple things of your life. Unlike relationships, unlike food, unlike health, finances are very, very simple. We make it complex.
Of course, you will.
In fact, it's fun.
I know you love cooking. I know you love cooking. Food has to be in the line.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about Damodhar first.
Yes.
Can you give us a heads up?
Okay. I've been in Dubai for about 15 years now. I live here with my family, 2 children, wife. I came in 2007 with an intention of, being here for a couple of years. I had a certain sum of money as my target, not very big, a small amount of money as my target. And I said, okay, when I make this money, I'm going to go back. And 1 year later, 2 years later, recession came in 2008. And, instead of making a little money, it was always uncertain. And uncertainty and everything. So we were always concerned about whether today is my last day, tomorrow is my last day. So it was like that. But then after 3-4 years in Dubai, you don't feel like going back home. This is home now.
Yeah, I saw that you were posting the other day that how many people of you planning to stay to retire in Dubai, right?
Correct.
It's like 50%.
Yes, 50%. In fact, the audience is a bit skewed on LinkedIn. I think on the LinkedIn, it was not a very fair, because when I speak to people, regarding retirement, a lot of young generation want to make UAE as their home because they are so happy with the peerless infrastructure which Dubai has to offer or UAE has to offer. I think UAE has got some of the best roads you can ask for in the world.
Yeah, I cannot agree. You have to think 100 times before leaving Dubai. Living in Dubai is like
absolutely.
The comfort is everywhere. Like you live it, you have everything you got. And I tell you one thing, funny thing, it's hard to impress your kids anymore. It's like we have the most luxurious things in every aspect of life, entertainment, whatever you name it.
Yes.
Wherever you go, it's like, we have better.
We've already seen this, Dad.
Yeah.
We've seen it. I've had this experience when I took my son to India, when we were in India, I was showing him this.
What's accounting and what's finance? It's good for me to know and it's good for others. I don't know, I just get confused sometimes. Can you clarify?
Okay. So there are different aspects when it comes to finance. There is something called corporate finance, where you're talking about how the affairs of the company are managed. Now, imagine a company has a sales department, has a manufacturing department, has a stocking or logistics department. But whether these departments are doing well or are they not doing well is calculated and classified or put in place by the finance department. Okay, the finance department tells you whether the cost at which you are buying a certain item or a certain raw material with which you are manufacturing and selling, is it worth? Are we making profits? Okay. Similarly, will we be able to sustain for the next 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, going at the same speed? Okay. Now imagine the finance department as your fuel indicator in your car. Some of the modern cars tell you that how many kilometers you can drive with the available fuel. So one of the major tasks of a finance department is to be able to calculate and project in future how long will this company be able to sustain based on the current profitability, current expenses, current liabilities.
And even at the very beginning, at the startup,
Yes.
it should be there.
Or any company for that matter. See, if you don't know at what price you're buying, how will you, or what is the cost of your manufacturing, or how much profit you're going to make in a venture, how do you decide whether at what price to sell?
So if we compare to accountants in the company,
Yes.
what's the difference in roles?
So accountants are people who are recording these transactions and classifying them under different heads. Finance people are able to read and interpret these numbers.
Analyze.
Okay.
Okay.
When you do this for your personal life, it is called personal finance.
Okay, here's my biggest question. How can or is it like available for every individual, every company to reach this financial freedom? You know, it's like living and you have done all the assets that's paying you, right? Getting free of all finance.
Yes.
This freedom is like, if I plan it well, it's possible for everyone, or is it like only dedicated people who are just going through some very clear plan, blah, blah, blah? What should I do to be financially free?
Financial freedom is something which everybody should aim for. In fact, a majority of people become financially free when they retire.
Yeah.
Okay. But people are trying to make this happen earlier. What is retirement? Retirement is in a way financial freedom, where you are not working, your money is working for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That is retirement. We call it as retirement because people do this at age 60, 65. If you do this at age 40 or 45, this is called financial freedom. Okay. At age 60, it is called retirement. Age 45, it's called financial freedom. Age 50, it is called financial freedom. Anybody and everybody can do it. It depends upon how early in your life you become aware to a certain aspect.
So you're saying like people like me at 46 cannot plan no more. Just like
no, you can.
Go ahead with your retirement.
No, you can plan. So it will not happen overnight. If you're 46 and you want to become financially free, give yourself 7 to 10 years time, you'll be able to become financially free. You get extra 5 years before retirement. You can travel the world. You'll be still quite young at 55. You can do many things, which you get 5 extra years to enjoy life, which is a big thing.
And how to sustain this freedom? Okay, and retirement is like you get the retirement balance and get paid, but how to sustain the freedom of finance if it is not the retirement plan?
Okay, so a financial freedom plan is not very different from retirement plan. You ensure or you make necessary preparations in such a way that your money is going to last forever. Basically, the rate at which your money is growing should be higher than the rate at which you are taking out money from your bank or from your investment. Period. It's a very, very simple thing. Let's say, for example, you are earning, let's say, 30,000 dirhams today. Okay. And your expense is 25,000 dirhams. Okay. You don't need anything else. You are all save and invest that 5,000 dirhams will be successful. Okay. But if you are earning 30,000 dirhams and you're spending 30,000 dirhams, it's going to be a problem. Okay. So
because we have limited time, you know, but in this kind of like setting up this formula, do I need an advisor? What's the role for the financial advisor? I want to really
okay. You want to know what role a financial advisor plays?
Yeah.
A financial advisor is more like a coach, is more like your guide, is more like your bouncing board. Now, for example, a few of my clients call me and ask me, Damodhar, is now a good time to buy property in Dubai? Although I don't deal in property, I don't deal in, I'm not a real estate agent, I'm not a mortgage banker, but they ask me because they want somebody to talk to and revalidate their decisions.
And
Okay,
it has to
let's say
be
for
a trusted
example,
person. They have to find a trusted person, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, somebody will ask me, Damodhar, I want to buy, I want to buy a car, and these are the couple of options. Should I buy this or should I buy that? Okay, these are some of the simpler conversations which people have with me. We also have bigger conversations like where to invest, how to invest, and all that. We have that official conversations, but it's more like a friend, guide. Anything to do with money, people should go to their financial advisor and talk. Not only about investment, not only about debt.
I would love to
That's
say it's not only an advice, it's like a finance eye or a guardian, because we all
absolutely.
make mistakes and go wild with our expenses and spends. So yeah, I would agree that financial advisor is like someone is like the angel sitting at your shoulder here and just do that, don't do that.
That's
Right?
that is a little on the far side, but I can say sometimes people do make mistakes, and even financial advisors, everybody's human, people do mistakes.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody who you can trust and you can talk to, and you know that this person is going to look for your well-being, so
Yeah.
this is the kind of relationship financial advisors should have with their clients, and clients should have with their financial advisors. It's not only about what insurance to buy, what investment to do. No, this is a part of the conversation. The larger conversation is how to make Danial become financially independent, how to make sure that Danial is having money till he is no more and the money is passed on to the next generation. That's the kind of conversations people should have with their financial advisors.
Perfect. It's time everywhere and every time. It's like we're running out of time. Damodhar Mata, thank you for being a guest here. But before we conclude, I would love to have this one advice, just like a general advice, why people should look for a financial advisor, or how can we run it by our own?
Okay.
Or
so,
any kind of advice. You who have the mic.
Okay. See, this is not difficult. People can do it on their own if they have the time, patience, and the interest to learn and apply the principles. Like, for example, pizza is very, very easy to cook, but how many people cook pizza at home? Okay.
Cook again.
Okay. So a financial advisor is an expert. He makes it easy for you to travel from point A, from where you are today, to where you want to go in future. Okay, because he is seeing, they are seeing this journey with many people. Okay, people who are starting at the lowest point and reaching the highest point. All the struggles they've already seen. They've already seen the mistakes which people make. They've already seen the good strategies which people are applying to get ahead in life. So instead of you wanting to make all the mistakes and reaching to your destination, better to learn from somebody who has made those mistakes and seen other people made those mistakes and come up in life. That's the role of a financial advisor.
Lovely. Thank you really very much. And I'm sure so many people, when it's related to money, they have a lot of questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, our guest, Damodhar Mata, he's here with me today, but he's like available anytime on LinkedIn. Feel free to reach him at the link below. And lovely to see you. Stay tuned for next episode. Nice to have you, Damodhar.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.